Hello, welcome to my overview of Google Chat. So this application is part of the Ateneo Google Suite ecosystem, which means anyone with an Ateneo.edu account will be able to use it. So I use this app uh, when I have to communicate or collaborate with someone or a group of people, and the conversation goes beyond the first one or two messages or replies. So if I have to send a message or two to someone or to a group of people, I use Gmail. But if the conversation goes beyond maybe one or two replies, then I usually prefer to move it here to Google Chat because I have difficulty sorting through or scrolling through long email threads. So when people start replying back and forth, the email thread grows, and so I find it difficult to scroll up and down to look for information or to figure out where we are in the conversation. So with Google Chat, it's a little more organized and it's easier to reply to people. Okay, so I'll go through the fundamentals here and the process of creating and working in a room or chatting in a room. So to use Google Chat, just go to chat.google.com and log into your Ateneo.edu account. So for this demo, I'm using the Loyola Schools website coordinator account, web.ls.ateneo.edu, which I manage. And my partner here, quote unquote, will be another Ateneo.edu account that I manage, which is the SOH JTA account. So here. Okay, outbound exchange. So outbound.soh at ateneo.edu. So let's go back here to the web ls view. So this, after you log into Google Chat, you should be able to see this dashboard. So to your left, you will see your status. So you can change this to active, or you can set it to mute notifications for a set time. You can also change your notification settings. So for email or mobile. I personally installed the Google Chat app, or sorry, Google Hangouts app in my phone. So that notifies me whenever someone says something in Google Chat. I don't necessarily reply right away, but at least I know it's there. This bar, if I click on this search field, it will allow me to search for people throughout Ateneo by typing in their name. So in theory, everyone is visible here, or you can find them here. It's similar to Gmail. When you start typing people's names, people come up. It's a Gmail, so very similar. So here, if you've been using Google Hangouts to chat with individuals or groups, you will see those chats here, because technically those are still ongoing unless you close them or leave the conversation. Here, rooms, these are a means of grouping people together into various, let's say, work teams or work groups, and then you can chat about your projects in those rooms. Bots are apps. These are chat bots, basically, that you can add to your Google app or to certain rooms. And then you can have the bots do certain things for you, like automate tasks or send you updates of things. So we can talk about that in another video or other videos in the future as the need arises. So today we'll go through the very basics of rooms. So I'll create a room here, clicking on the plus sign. I'll call it demo. And I'll click this, use threaded replies, because this will allow me to group my conversations by topic. Create. Okay, so now we've created a room, demo room. Now, there's only one member, the web.ls.ateneo.edu. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another member to this room, which is the SOH JTA account. So add people. As you can see, people start cropping up, okay, within the network. Outbound.soh. Okay. So sorry. So I just click here or here, view members, and then add outbound.soh. Okay, so I click there and then I send. So now I've added outbound.soh to this room. So you can see here, there are now 2 members. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the other Chrome tab, which is the outbound.soh view. And so now I am, okay, part of this room. You can turn on desktop notifications if you want. That's an option. I'm just gonna close this though. I prefer not to. So as outbound.soh, I'm gonna click here. And then I can see, okay, there are no conversations yet in this room. So going back to web.ls, I'll start a new thread. Let's say, hello, hello, and then I can tag by pressing this. Okay, and then outbound.soh. Okay, so a list appears right away. I can also add other people. These are actually 2 other accounts that I manage. It's my personal account and then main account and then help desk of SOH. If I tag these people, I'll add them to the room. So I won't do that now. So I'll just tag outbound.exchange. If there are many people in a room, you can also tag everyone by typing all. Sorry, escape. So if I type all, everyone will be notified. But since there's only 1 person in here, then it's not working. It will work when there are more than 2 people. So I tag outbound exchange. Welcome to this room. Here are some house rules. So I'll switch to outbound's view. This is what outbound will see. Oh, there's a new message. So it automatically like focuses on unread messages, right? And you see here there's a 1. So from this is WebLS. WebLS sent a message to outbound exchange. Outbound exchange now gets this. So there's like a marker. So if you have multiple rooms, you're gonna see these numbers here, 1, 2, 3, that show you the unread messages. So I have a new message. So I just click that and then, okay, so hello. Okay, I can reply, hello, thank you for inviting me. So I switch to WebLS. Oh, it comes here, okay. You're welcome. I can reply right away. Okay, now, you'll notice this is a thread ongoing, right? Now, let's say me as WebLS, I want to start a new topic that has nothing to do with house rules. So maybe in this thread, we're conversing about house rules. Now, I want to start a new topic as WebLS. I start a new thread. I don't reply here. So I start a new thread saying, so maybe I tag outbound. Sorry. Okay, outbound exchange. How about we implement idea A for our project? Okay, so I switch to outbound. There's a new message, outbound. Sure. Okay, so I switch back to web. So there's a conversation going on. So you'll see these are 2 different threads. Okay, so here, if I'm discussing idea A here, and then suddenly I want to ask something about the house rules, I'll reply in this thread, not here, because this thread is about idea A. So it's a way for me to keep track of the conversation. Okay, so I can, even as outbound, I can make a new thread. You're about to start a new thread in demo. Use threads to divide rooms by topic. Got it. So new thread. For idea B, how about, so I go to web.ls. Oh, there's a new message. Oh, it's a new thread. It's a new thread. Okay. You're about to reply to a thread started by outbound. So you want to discuss something else, click new thread below. So when your room starts filling up with threads, don't worry, because the system shows the threads to you in a way where it focuses on the unread parts, unread messages. And when the threads get long, they start to collapse. So you see the start of the, so when you're looking at the long thread, or when you're working with a long thread that's been building up over time, it will collapse so that you see the start message and then the last unread message. So the threads shorten automatically. So it tries to keep things neat. Okay. Now, let's say I'm website coordinator, right? I want outbound. Can you fix the thing for idea A? Please do so by this week. So I told outbound this, right? So I switched to outbound. It shows me this. Okay. So me as outbound, I'm like, sure. Sorry. I can edit this, sorry. I can mouse over here and say, okay, usually I just reply, I'll just react. So I reacted here. There you go. And I can edit this. Sure. Okay. And then, so this is my task, right? As outbound, I have a task here. I can click this button, which will forward this particular message to my inbox. Okay, so that message will be forwarded to my Gmail for outbound.soh. So it's a way for me to, it will be forwarded as an unread message in my email. So it's a way for me to keep track of my tasks from the chats. Okay. So I can also put in, let's say if I have a drive, like a document, I can also, if I put the link here, I can put it in. Okay, I can add a Google Drive file. I can upload the file, so share files with others. I can start the Google Meet video meeting. Okay, so basically those are the basic features of Google Chat. So I hope that it makes your own collaboration smoother and more effective and more efficient. So if you have any questions, just send me an email or a Google Hangouts message. So there, that's it. Thank you very much.